balloons behind me. Somebody.
Are you are you not the birthday girl?
Hi, everybody. I have balloons. But hey, what's going on, y'all? I have balloons behind me.
Can y'all
And this is commemorating my 48th birthday, everybody. And yes.
Y'all hear me? Yeah.
So, you guys, what's up? Hold on, let me tilt this down a little bit. Thank you guys for joining me live. We're going to be talking business talk. I have my family here. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I have like a room full of everybody. Okay. So, you guys see? You see Q, you see Jordan, you see Rhea. The only person that's not here, you guys, is Carter. You know Carter. Okay. So what's going on? Hey, what's up, Sandra? I'm finally off work so I can pay better attention. Thank you, Sandra, for being off work to pay better. What? I gotta stay. My feet are cold.
Wants me to be close to you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I need
dang.
to squeeze a little bit.
He was warming up my toes. You got no, because he's gonna get too hot. Okay, you guys, let me do this real quick. They are finishing setting up, but I want to just drive this point home. Okay, the purpose of this conversation we're here with on this live. We're also doing a recording here, but I wanted to drive some things home about business really quick. Okay, my principal called me on your live earlier. Sandra, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, okay? But I'm so happy you're not at work now, okay? Well, I don't need this right this second. So just so you guys know, I want to just drive something home really quick. I want to just drive home something really, really quick so you guys can hear me out, okay? I talk a lot about business and what to do with business. And the main purpose of me talking about business right here tonight, this is not going to be a long, drawn out conversation about business, but I just want to break some things down when it comes to the basics of business, okay? I want to really drive home specifically when it comes to, so I'm sorry, I have multiple cameras here, you guys. So Instagram, what's up? Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, hey everybody. And then I have TikTok right here. So I'm going up and down. But I want to drive this home with you guys, okay? I believe 1,000% we all got a gift, a talent, and a skill that we are supposed to deliver to the world in a big way. And if we don't have things set up properly, then it'll never happen. So right now, on my 48th year of celebrating my God-given day, I want you guys to know this. I'm ready when you guys are. I'm just letting them the foundation of business. Business happens when we have systems in place. When you start a business, here's the mistake that most people make, okay? Here's the mistake. We have a product, we have a brand, we have stuff we want to do, and we do it and we get it out. And we try a lot of trial and error, and we try in this era where, we're trying to make things happen and we have this product, but we don't know what to do with it.
Yes.
Whenever you don't know what to do with it, we're going to try and have a book and things. Yes, I am. And sales. And guess what, you guys? Give me 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, y'all. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. And with the challenge with this is we have a product and a service and we don't know how to deliver it to the world. Here's how business works. If you're an affiliate marketer, if you have your own brand, if you are looking to start a brand, if you're in partnership, you can't hear. Sorry, y'all. That's what happens. So those of you all that just joined, let me show you. Okay, so there's a lot going on here, you guys. This is my family. It is. Close it. All right, so this is family business here.
Let's get it.
You can hear? You can. Okay. It was probably a lot of background noise. It's okay. Hold on, I'll answer any questions. Did you guys come to the table with any questions that you may have from the last session? Remember I said come with some questions. Do you have an idea? You have a business plan? Do you know what you want to do? Do you know what you have a product or service and you don't know how to deliver it to the world? Is that the case? What you need to make sure you know is this. Websites are dead. You want to make sure that you have lead capture page. You get the information from the potential customers and or leads. And then after that, you have automation set up in place. I'm ready.
Can you please move it?
2. Stop looking at me. I need everybody to take off the phones, please.
You guys, you're in a live session right now. You're in a live recording. Thank
Now, when I
you.
say 3, we're gonna start the voice recording together. Thanks, babies.
Whoa. Okay, you said airplane mode 1.
Yeah, airplane mode.
You guys, you are behind the scenes right now of what we're doing. Oops, I hope it don't fall. Thanks for giving. You are so welcome. Means a lot to me.
Yeah, so you should do that now.
You said airplane mode. You guys, you know what I realized? I
Stand
put.
by 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
Never mind, you guys. We're on set. I don't know if this is gonna work.
No, I said 2 minutes.
Well, he said wait. Okay, so let me just say this
That's
then.
what I just said.
Okay, so let me come back over here. Okay. So let me explain this. For those of you all that are entrepreneurs, business owners, and or you are looking to start a business, affiliate marketers, I want us to learn from each other's mistakes. The mistakes are this. The biggest mistake I've made in business is when you guys partner, affiliate marketing, partner with other platforms. Myself, I have a book distributor. Every customer that came, you guys, your voice is so deep. Y'all, his voice is deep, isn't it? Every time the men in the house are around me, all I hear is, jeez. You have to make sure that you have your own database. The one mistake that I want to speak about on this call tonight is making sure that you have your back-end systems in place. When I first started business, I was a duct tape entrepreneur. Y'all know what that is? That means we have multiple different products and services. And multiple different products and services means I have this product for my website, I have this product for my autoresponder, my email, I have this for, the checkout, and I have this for my e-commerce, and I have, right? You want to make sure that whatever you're doing, if you're an author of a book, if you have product services, if you're an affiliate marketer, whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that before your customer buys from you and whatever platform you're using, that you capture the customer's information first. If not, it's going to be TikTok customer for those with affiliates on here. For me, when I was doing my book sales, it was my customers were everybody else in my distribution, and I didn't get the lead. So my customers were never my customers. It was the platform customer. Moral of the story is when you're in business, you want to make sure that you have a database of everything so you can follow up with your customer. When you are an affiliate marketer, you want to make sure that you have a business in a box so you can get your customers. Hey, can I just have one person to say, hey, Missy, that makes sense. I just need one. Because I know if one customer may say that makes sense, then we're rocking and rolling. Just one. Do I have one person where you would say, Missy, yeah, that makes sense. It's not about making money. There you go. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Thrive. Thank you, I understand. Thank you, makes sense. It's not about, you guys, getting a sale. You have to make sure that your business is set up properly. I partner with lots of business owners, certifications, like I'm a part of many platforms, but at the end of the day, you have to have direct contact with your customers, with your consumers. You want to make sure that happens. A lot of people are into affiliate marketing, network marketing. You're promoting a product or service. And guess what? Same here. Like in the back end of my AB Ambassador program, all of my ambassadors saw the leads that were coming in. So they saw their leads. Okay, I'm coming. They saw their leads. But beyond the leads, you want to make sure that you have direct access to now follow up with them. You can see their leads, their name, their email, but how are you going to reach out to them? This is where you need an autoresponder. Okay? So just so you guys know, yes, the funnel, that's what the funnel is. The funnel is all of that. Repeat customer, that's it. Yes, it makes sense. Yes, that's it. A repeat customer. Okay. All right, y'all. If you have questions about anything, building relationships. Yes, that's it. If you guys are in part of anything that I have, like you see, like, right? I email, I text, I follow up. You got an appointment with me. I have that way to reach you. People that bought my book on other platforms, they were my platform. My platform, they kept their information. so I could never contact them. Now, I taught this in some other trainings that we did, but now when it comes to you implementing this, this is what I want for all of you business owners, okay? And that's how you automate your life. Okay, I'm ready. Hey, you guys that just joined, listen, I got my crew here, y'all. I got my crew. The only one I'm missing, you guys, is Nino Carter. He's at school, okay? The funnel is yes. That's why I said websites are dead. They go to a funnel. They go to a funnel, the first page. The first page leads them to the second page. You want to direct your audience where you want them to go. Y'all, it's time to do big things. Okay.
So at the start of 1, 2, 3, let's get it.
Airplane mode first.
Y'all gotta record.
Check.
And 1,
Wait, I gotta get to my voice note. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hold
We are here on the 6-in-1 set.
How about that though? 6 in 1. You get it?
Huh?
6 in 1.
on.
6.
I'm so confused.
For real, y'all?
Tomorrow her birthday?
It is her birthday. 6
Ah.
January 1. Come talk to me.
Mommy, did you ever notice that?
No, I did not.
Come on, y'all.
Good job, Quincy.
Okay, I really do know her focus on that the whole time.
I'm just turning this
She
this
is
way.
though.
I promise. Okay, y'all, I'm getting in trouble. Y'all can't see everything. So listen, if you can listen and hear them, you guys can listen
Is
in
there
and
a way
chime
maybe
in.
we can just put it in that back corner?
No, it's okay. We can stay. That's it. That's okay. Because in a minute, they're going to tell me to cut it off.
Okay. No, we're grateful that they're here behind the scenes.
Okay, cool.
So we're on the 6-in-1 set today. Today is January 6th.
There you go.
It's our mother, our Queen Bee's birthday. So we want
48th birthday.
48th birthday.
48.
48.
48.
48.
48.
So we wanted to have an honest conversation about family, what has gotten her to this point. We all have some questions prepared to just get a little bit more insight into her life.
Can you
and
guys
how
hear?
she has gotten here and how she's feeling right now, currently at 48. So we about to get into this. We are missing one, by the way.
Young.
Yeah, love you, Nino. Please ask me.
Love you, my Nino Carter.
So, who wants to get us started? Go ahead, Poe.
All right, well,
Let's get
Oh,
it.
got
Let's
it.
get it.
so you said 2 questions.
2 questions.
Can you guys hear? Okay.
All right, well, both my questions are basically conjoined, but what led in?
It's all flipped up at the bottom.
What led into you being an entrepreneur and starting your own business?
Good
And you probably told me this when it first
Can you
started.
put your phone like in front of you? Just so it's
Like down here.
yeah. Just so it's, they can hear you clearly.
What led into you being an entrepreneur and starting your own business? And where did you get the name Authentically Branded from? Which I think you told me
That's a
before,
great
but
question.
Great question.
Snaps.
Give it up for Napoleon Javon, everybody. So what led me to become an entrepreneur? I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I wanted to be involved in my family's life. What they do, what we do. When I say family, I mean children, like flexibility, just what I share with my community all the time, making sure that what we do is purposeful. And I believe entrepreneurship is the gateway to leading into very purposeful acts and deeds. Okay? I actually went to school for small business entrepreneurship and business administration. And that led into me really wanting to learn the business industry, more so from pain points that I found from my professors at school. And that is, I was being taught business and entrepreneur things from people who never had their business, never owned and operated a business. Yet I'm learning from them how to become an entrepreneur. And I remember thinking, I'll never forget, you guys were all younger, and I remember thinking, I'm at school in this traditional setting, learning something from someone who's never walked a day in the life that I'm looking to achieve. And that's when I knew I wanted to trailblaze, to let others know what true freedom, liberty, entrepreneurship looks like within their authentic gift. So that's what led me to become an entrepreneur. And although I loved working and had jobs, I just knew certain things I saw different. And then Authentically Branded name came about from when I was actually by trade behind the chair when I owned and operated, y'all know, when I was little. And while performing hair care services, I always wanted to have my own brand. And with wanting my own hair care brand, I never really had an opportunity to do it and develop it because I was so busy with my clients that I couldn't take my skill to the next level with my hair care that I wanted. That's when my health crisis came in, and then that's when my hair care brand was birthed out of what I thought was tragedy and life dealt me a bad hand. It actually turned out to be a great thing because I was able to explore things that I didn't have time doing while behind the chair. But I knew I wanted my brand name to be something of significance. I wanted meaning behind Authentically Branded. And so that's why the slogan is Beauty Beyond the Bottom. And that's the message that I share with the world today, that we're all in our own right an authentic brand. So how we represent ourselves within the marketplace, I can make you look beautiful, enhance your beauty needs all day long. But if we don't know who we are, what are we doing? And so I really, really wanted that message to resonate with those that I serve, be served behind the chair. And that significant message, beauty beyond the bottom.
That's beautiful. Do you feel like all these years later, like the name, because sometimes I feel like when people first start a business and they're younger, they just name it something and then they're like, oh, I'm going to change that real quick. Do you feel like the name still resonates and that you found like purpose and like real connection with that name?
I believe the name, so I'll be honest, yes, to answer that question. And initially I was trying to find my way for so long that the name really resonated when I became who I am. So the work started with me.
That's powerful.
And with the work starting with me, it just, the name and the essence of the message really like took on its nature and its character. So I would say, does the name matter? I believe everything that we do and say.
Sorry guys, this is our Frenchie behind the scenes, just running.
Come over here, Kimo.
crazy.
Everybody over here knows who you are. Come
I'll tell
here.
your mama happy
The
birthday.
breathing,
Go
the
with your mama.
snorkeling.
Go.
Like,
Go.
so sorry guys.
So yeah, I believe the name has
No, that's
a big
extremely powerful.
significance in what you name your business. You guys, our words are powerful. Our words speak life. Our words are. It's big,
I love it.
big, huge, major.
That's funny. Okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
Go for
Come
it.
on, cutie patootie.
My first question for you, Mom, is how do you nurture and sustain your creativity?
Ooh, I freaking love that.
Girl.
That's a really good question.
Say it again. How do I nurture and sustain my creativity? Y'all hear that?
That's a great question.
Okay. Well, I believe that our creativity is a spiritual gift. And I believe with our creativity comes connectivity. And without being at a place of truly being connected spiritually, sometimes it can become dull. I remember reading a book years ago called Sharpening the Axe. And many times we literally try to put lots of force to make stuff happen. But the moment you sharpen that axe, all you have to do is poof, one time and it's done. So when you understand the power of staying connected, connectivity brings about the sharpness. It brings about what we talk about. What we have is God ideas. It's inspired. It's very, it's what we were born with. So those ideas are only really brought to life when you're connected to the source, and which that idea while we're here. So how to stay creative and sustain it is staying connected.
Very simply. Very
Staying
simply
connected.
put.
Primo,
Paul, you can't play with him because all that.
he's gonna keep doing it.
I mean, what you want to do? You gotta
Excuse
believe.
me.
Just leave
Excuse
him
me.
alone. Everybody just has to ignore him right now.
Start barking.
You guys see him? He's off.
And your other. Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry. I'm back.
Okay.
All right, another question.
Ira has to.
Okay.
That was a good question, cutie patootie. Mm-hmm.
My next question is what what life event has shaped you the most and why?
What life event has shaped me most in life? My health crisis. Hands down. Yeah. My health crisis is something that shaped everything about who I am today. From not just what I eat. Everybody knows that, right? But truly valuing life, the gift that we have, the bodies that we've been blessed with to deliver the gifts to the world. Health crisis helped shape everything I am today. And I wouldn't take it back. In all those years of suffering, I've learned, I should say, so much about myself. And in all those years of suffering, it truly gave me the zeal of honoring life. Because when you feel like you don't have it, or you're about to lose it, or you're struck in by something, you just have a whole different way of looking at things, situations, the things you used to think that matter. Like nothing matters more than our bodies, our lives, and what we're here to do.
Yeah.
So I think my health crisis, for sure.
Sounds like it's taught you to be more present in the moment. Be grateful for that moment, exactly.
I agree. It did. Thank you.
So me?
I felt like I'm being summoned a little bit.
Okay.
Like it must, like
Interrogation.
I think I'm gonna go next.
I'm sorry I can't turn this way.
As a
Man,
young woman, freshly starting out my own business, I know there's a lot of emotions that I feel and that I'm trying to, get a grasp on and understand. So I would like to know, like, in your early phases of starting a business and really deciding that this is something that you were going to do, what were some of the feelings, or I know there's feelings there of
Primo, come here, honey.
You gotta start barking.
You gotta stop.
Primo, come here. Primo.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sure there was a lot of emotions. So can you just give me like, what did you do to conquer or overcome some of the negative or fearful emotions that you might have felt?
So
I'm sorry. Can we pause? I think we just might have to go potty. Do you mind taking
No, I think he
He
wants
wants
to
to play.
play. I
Yeah,
think
he wants
he keeps, and so until
They're trying to
there's
get me on the carpet to play with.
no Primo, we're not playing right
No,
now.
Primo, sit.
I'm sorry, not right now.
it?
I wish you
Look
guys
at
can
you
see
like, really?
Primo. He's like pouty.
Rejection.
I'm sorry.
Good boy.
Don't start barking. Don't do it. Wait. Okay, go ahead. Oh, now you guys can see him. He's what's causing the interruption. You guys see this? Okay, let's go.
I gotta use it.
I don't think.
Patty, go
Come on,
Patty.
Luke. Go. Come on, bro.
Oh, maybe he does have to go potty. Okay. Thanks,
So
Jordan.
my question was, yes, facing similar, a similar structure right now, just starting my own business, being a young woman. I know there's a lot of emotions involved. So what were some of the things that you've, it's like, I don't know, told yourself, or some things that, may have been downloaded during that time that helped you overcome negative feelings or fearful feelings about starting this venture?
So if we look at the emotions that you just explained, emotions are always going to be there.
Yeah.
Right? This is where the spirit almost always have to override the natural. They're going to be there. I just had emotions this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I did in that moment? I literally decided in emotional states, I've chosen to give thanks. Because the moment you act in that level of gratitude, see, you can't experience both emotions. So you're gonna have to choose. You're gonna be emotional. So when that happens and you realize, man, this is an emotional moment. You know what? I'm grateful that I'm given this opportunity to feel, but I want to feel the right thing. And so if you just really talk yourself through those things, you're gonna find that the vision is always going to be overwhelming. Let's figure out why you're feeling that way instead of trying to tackle the symptom of emotion. Why you're feeling that way and why most of us feel that way is because we have these big visions, these big dreams, and we can't get there fast enough. And sometimes that brings about frustration, that brings about this feeling of overwhelmed, like you're just overwhelmed. It happens. But if you can just understand, understand, and overstand, like way beyond what it is that you want to see happen, in order to get to that big vision, you got to take one step at a time. And if you're constantly overwhelmed, you're constantly worrying, you're constantly operating in fear, the one step is going to prevent the next step from happening, then the next step, then the next step, then that's non-serving. So why not just flip that energy to say, I know why I'm feeling this. It's cool, because if everything was easy, I wouldn't feel nothing. Think about this. If it was easy, you wouldn't feel that way. So for anybody starting off, what I would say is when you make this vision of business and you write it out, and this vision that you have of this business, you should feel like, man, this is big. This is huge. You should feel almost like, can I do this? You should feel that way. If you don't, your dream, your vision, your business, it just isn't big enough. And unfortunately, if it's not big enough and it's not going to stretch you, you're always going to play small. So what I would recommend is one step at a time. If your vision for your modeling agency is to be that top notch, to reach that level in the industry that's not even tapped into, you should be excited about that. The work that you all are doing now and what you're doing to help other women, you should be excited that I know what we're doing in this agency is like none else. And in order for this to really come into the full fruition, I have to keep going. So I cannot always dwell in these feelings and these emotions. These are good, but now let me put it in the right direction. Like, embrace them.
Great. Thank you. Shout out High Res.
Shout out High Res.
No, I'm really gonna take that advice. There were a couple of key things that you said that I'm gonna meditate on. My second question is, how in the world do you balance being a family woman and a businesswoman? Because I find that I'm trying to find that balance within myself. You know what I'm saying? Just, being in love and
You in love?
I'm in love, girl.
Who you in love with, girl?
But then starting a family of my own and just trying to have that balance now of the businesswoman in me as well as the family woman in me. So what's your advice for that?
The people that are close to you. So let me say this: I wouldn't even be able to do what I do without you guys and your level of understanding. Yeah. So the people that's with you right now, I think that is very important to acknowledge. When you're with someone, your significant other and your family, like this is why, honestly, we're doing this. Support is major in this process. It's major. Support may not look like if you don't have a family. It may be, someone who's a close friend. It may be your mentor, your accountability, but making sure that you get the people that are around you, not only their support, but you are just as supportive. And when you find that balance, that is almost like a give in that relationship. And you're constantly giving and giving and giving, because the more you're giving, that person is giving. The more you're giving, that person. So it's like how I've come to balance everything that I do is, number one, valuing the support, valuing not just what I do, but the support of those that are around me. That's why you guys constantly hearing me say in my toughest moments or something's going on in business and events, I'm constantly checking on you guys. You know why? Because I'm only going to be as strong as I know those that are around me, those that I love. And the more I pour out, I'm not looking for you to pour back in. Does that make sense? The more I pour out, my source comes vertical. My source comes from, like, the more I give and the more I serve and the more I build up, that's a gift. And in that gift, I nurture that. So instead of looking at, I have 50 million things to do and I multitask, I chose to look at the 50 million things that I do is a gift that I've been given to multitask. Because multitask is not easy.
Yeah.
So if you look at, again, don't look at it as you're being overwhelmed or it's too much work or how do you manage it all. I really look at it like, man, I did that. Then when you do that, it's almost like, what else can I do? I did that. Well, what else can I do? And I did this so I think that, when you just look at who you're with and you're constantly valuing the support system that's around, how can you serve? If you really live a life to lead, to serve, I believe in all intentionality that it's guided spiritually, that God works things out where your mind cannot comprehend that. Like there's a supernatural strength that comes from God that I believe that we can't naturally pinpoint how to do that. And the only way that can happen is time with Him, starting off in the morning, time management, prioritizing everything you have. I mean, everything I'm saying, you guys have seen that. I wake up early. I love waking up early. I love organizing my life. I love my quiet time. And all of these moments are divine moments guiding me throughout my day. So it's really time management, putting things in this proper category, stop crisscrossing things. If it's the wife role, stay in the wife role. If it's the mom's role right now, this is the mom's role. If it's the business role right now, I'm in the business role, right? And sometimes, you guys seen that with me and Dad. True? Hold on, this is the spouse role.
Well.
Okay? This ain't got nothing to do with, look, we having grown folk conversation. Then there's time where it's the money conversation and the business conversation. You can't mix all those roles. For the sake of healthy conversations to see things through, just stay on that thing. And that's why when we're talking about 50 million things, I'm like, wait, what are we talking about right now? But just keeping things in this proper category and time management.
Yeah. One thing I like most of you said is, like, when you spend time with Him, He helps you with the time management and how to handle the things and the proper placement and all that, and the perspective shift too, that helps you navigate. So,
In my mind, sometimes, honestly, naturally, if I was to stop for a minute, I don't even know how I do it. Like, if I was to literally stop and, like, get out of, and that's why I love to stay at a high spiritual state, right? Because high, the opposite of that is low. So why don't I want to be high? Good, the opposite of that is bad. Why don't I always want to stay here? So I believe that I always want to stay at that high state, because the only thing opposite of that is what I don't want. So if I was to get out of there to think naturally, how do I do this? I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. But really, I prime my mind. I program my subconscious. I put myself on autopilot in a lot of things and just make it work.
Be in that flow, girl.
Be in that flow. Flow and go. I be in that flow.
Okay.
Her little songs.
That's my little rap. Oh.
I love my songs.
So I can.
Yes, you can. You do what you want. It's your birthday. You do
It's
what you
my
want.
birthday.
Get it, girl.
Look at him.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Oh, too cool for me.
All right, let's get it.
Okay.
Let's talk about mom. Let's talk about mom.
Yay, I'm done talking.
No.
Oh.
We're going to talk about mom. Her.
Oh, my mom.
Your mom.
Love you, Grandma.
Her,
Love you, Mom.
Her latter years, you know, for me personally, you know, spent more time, obviously, right, with her. Trip to Italy, you know, visits, her staying here. I got to see her in a different light. So my two questions for you. What did you learn from her in her latter years that maybe you didn't glean from her early on? But what did you glean from her in her latter years? What's one thing that sticks out to you that you learned from her? And then the second question is, out of all the attributes that woman has, what do you cherish the most that was given to you, that was passed on to you? What do you cherish the most? Those are my two questions.
Okay. And so the first question is, what do I cherish the most?
No, it
That's
was
the
in her
second
latter
question.
years.
The first, in latter years, what did you learn from her?
Oh, what did I learn?
Yeah.
That's right. Her latter years. I
And
think
just think about all the times, conversations you guys had. I remember walking into this room with her mom sitting right here, and you sitting right here next to her, and you guys just having a conversation. I would stick my head and I said, okay, they're having time, so let me, let me step out. But just think about maybe all those conversations, ride in the car, you taking her to get her nails done,
yeah.
What did you learn from her?
I think the most powerful thing that I learned from Mom in her last days. So all I saw was her strength my whole life.
Right.
You talk about a woman, like when I was little, I not only heard the verbal abuse from my dad, but I saw the physical abuse.
Right.
As a little girl, I saw these things, and I remember standing outside the downstairs bathroom, like, right? So I saw things, and even with what she was going through, I saw her pick up pieces. I saw always put a smile, never said, even with what my dad did, never talked bad with me as a little girl wanting to see my dad. Where is he? She was like, well, you know your father. Well, and so the strength that I saw in the midst of adversity of everything she'd been through, how she was even left to take care of all of us, how she picked pieces up, how in some of her lowest and darkest moments, she was still strength for everybody.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Yeah.
So in her latter days, right before passing, I think what was most precious to me was her willingness to surrender.
Mm.
And knowing that not only were we there to care for her, but her being open and vulnerable and, letting guards, down, and some things that she always did for us, being open for us to do it for her.
Yeah.
To me, that for someone to be strong my whole life, the most powerful lesson is that it's okay to express vulnerability and weakness, and I need help. And I never thought this would happen, but I'm here and accepting that, because she did a phenomenal job. And if I don't have any regrets what we did for Mom or Grandma, but if it was one thing I would say that I regret is that I wish it would have happened sooner. I wish I would have had more time to do what I did for her. I wish that surrendering would have happened before, But the timing of everything, I can't minimize that either.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm saying that because you never know. I didn't know my time was coming short.
Yeah.
So that's why I can say this now with her being gone, that it's just beautiful when you understand the art of surrendering.
Wow.
We don't have to be strong all the time.
That's good, Mr.
And that was something that I'm finding a balance in my life now with, I'm strong in a lot of areas, but when I'm not and I'm not okay, it's okay.
So with that, would you say that your favorite attribute that she passed on would be strength?
No.
No?
That's a characteristic that naturally came as a result of her.
Right.
The natural attribute that came as of the question is, I recognize that I want to be more at that state of being vulnerable. So you hear me talk about like our lowest state, our vulnerable state. It's a powerful state.
Yeah.
Because low moments really brings about when us understanding that we don't have it all together.
Right.
No, none of us are perfect or exempt from certain things, but yet it's okay that even in our weakness, our strength is still made strong, knowing that you got to know how to have that balance of there's a natural and there's a spiritual to all things, and to all things natural. And I think the one thing she left with me is that, like, I don't want something to happen like how I am with the girls and even my sons. Like, I don't want something to happen for me to be able to express, or I want to be there in the moment, like right now. I want to have these moments now with you guys, not because I'm forced to have them.
Right.
I want to have them now, so I want to value that now. And so what was the other thing?
Just the attribute, that one attribute that she passed on to you.
No, that was the first question.
No. The first question was what you learned from her in her latter years. Second question is that one attribute.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. So what I've learned from her was the strength,
Right.
right? So
Right.
it's not
And
necessarily
surrendering and being.
surrendering,
Right.
right?
Okay.
But the attribute,
One attribute. And that's throughout. Yeah.
the attribute is easy. In short,
What?
the fear of God.
Ooh.
For sure, for sure.
The fear of God.
Is that more so because what you saw or because what you taught?
Both. Like, so when I'm saying how I manage it all and how I have to lean on that spiritual muscle, like, I know my mother's faith in God, she would not be who she was and what you guys have come to know grandma as without that relationship with God.
Yeah, 100%.
She's been through what most people would probably have literally
They would fold. Yeah, no question.
And so just seeing her, and the one thing I'll never forget, the one thing, every time we did something, every time something was going left, I understood and learned the power of prayer through mom.
Yeah.
And it was, so that one attribute, hands down, would be the fear of God.
Love that.
Like keeping God first, like making sure, how do you feel? How are you led? Are you sure? Did you pray about this? Like that is like, that's the attribute.
Aw, mommy, you pass that down to us. Is there any other thoughts? Anything that you want to say, Mom, on your 48th birthday?
48th birthday.
Come on, Mom. Give us a few words.
Okay. As Dad and I were looking at the goals we set prior to giving birth to each and every one of you, hey Nina, before we knew what you guys were going to look like, how many children we were going to have, your gender, nothing. We just knew family.
Yeah.
And we set a goal. And that goal that we set was, we wanted to be done having children by the time we were 30. So by the time we hit 50, our youngest will be graduating college.
Yeah.
We're 2 years away from that. 48 is very significant for me because when I did my research to understand where I've been, what 48 represents, what does that number mean, and the alignment of not just what we've been through, but where we're looking to go. I say that it's a very big deal.
Oh,
Look
we
at us.
have
Oh,
we have a special guest, guys.
hey,
We
Carter.
know.
I guess he wants to say a few words. So we'll let him.
Oh. Hey, Carter. What you doing?
Chilling at the crib. I wanted to come on here and tell you how much I love you, Mom.
I love you some. I can't see you. You got to turn the light on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can see you now.
Can you still see me?
Yeah, yeah, the light or the TV, something. Yeah, I need something.
Can you see me?
I can see you. It's just a little dark, but go ahead.
Turn the light on.
Good job, Carter.
I just want to tell you happy birthday and how much I want to just thank you for everything you've done for me and the whole family. You've been our rock and my guide and my biggest supporter. And I just love the sacrifices that you've made for us. And I'm just so grateful for your wisdom and kindness that you show all of us every day. And
Oh,
just continue to be you,
Carter.
Mom. I love you so much.
Thank you, my son. That was so beautiful. I love you too. Thank you, Carter.
We love you, Nino.
Love you, Nino.
Yes, I heard everything. That was beautiful.
It's just lagging out, but I love you.
I heard everything. I heard everything. I love you too, son. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. I gave you a couple shout outs too. I said, hey, Nino.
I'm here.
Carter. Okay, give it up for Nino Carter, y'all. Give it up for Nino Carter, y'all. Okay,
Okay,
son.
Nino.
Thank you.
for
I love
calling.
you
We
so
love
much.
you.
Okay, Mom, call me later.
Okay, I will.
Love you.
Okay, love you too.
All right, brother man.
All right, brother man. So 48 is very significant with what it means and then where we're looking to go, the goals that we set, putting our intentionality behind it, the strategic plan, and I'm ready just to
You ready to go?
I'm ready to rock it out, man. Like, I'm serious. Like we've never done before.
There's a big world out there that we're about to see.
Let's get it. That's all I gotta say.
Let's get
We're
it.
about to touch. Hey, listen, we're about to touch the four corners of the world. Man. You understand what I'm telling you?
Sorry.
Look at her face.
I'm like very excited for what's to come.
Yes.
Expect more of this.
Yes.
Season 1, our family from our heart. Why are you laughing?
That's silly, man. It's him.
Just more candid moments, us bringing you guys in on our life experiences, our family experiences, candid conversations, real life conversations. Yeah, we know that there is a lot to beauty and success and all those things, but like Mom said earlier, it really doesn't mean anything if you don't know who you are. So, thank you guys. Does he have a few words? Did he bite it?
Do you,
He's trying to bite the microphone.
Oh, he's trying to play with it.
do you want to say something?
He
trying to
already
say?
did. He had his moment.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Gaji.
Love you.
Thank you
See
guys.
next time.
Peace.
Till next
Check it
time.
out.
Okay, here. Look, he did a little bit too.
Turn that mic off, Misty.
I'm just kidding. It's fun.
Oh.
Turn it off.
Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this interview process. Did you guys enjoy this time together?
Good job, guys.
So you guys, I didn't see any comments or anything. I'm so sorry I didn't. I did not see Barbara. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Yes, okay, Jazzy. That's what's up. I didn't see all of the comments, you guys, but thank you, guys. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Good year. Yes, yes, yes. We can hear you. Yes, happy birthday. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Beautifully spoken. Thank you so much. Come on, Miss Tuck. Thank you. I appreciate it. He is determined to get his time. I know he is. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Misty family, for sharing. It was beautiful. Sandra, thank you. Okay, this was you guys. You are so welcome. You all are so sweet. What a great relationship you have with each other. I'm crying. Aw, thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't turn to see everybody, or so you guys can see everybody. But I hope you guys enjoyed this time together. Okay, I really hope that you all experience the peace of God, the understanding of God, and knowing that we are here. And I wanted to pour out on this God-given day to each and every one of you guys to live, be great, and that's because of that's what we're supposed to do. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So more to come, just so you guys know. Listen, you guys, if you are looking to connect with me, it's as simple as going to Book with MA. So it doesn't matter any 5 areas that we spoke about, whether it is health and wellness detox, whether it is to lose weight, whether it is to really get in tune to who you are authentically becoming, reprogramming the brain,
You okay, Dad?
and or
You okay,
when it
Dad?
comes to business. You okay? Sorry, baby. Or when it comes to accelerated balance in your life. All you need to do is go to Book with MA. Book with MA. Book with MA. Okay, you guys, that's all you got to do. Book with MA. I'm going to say it again. Book with MA. Fill out the survey and then we'll connect. Quincy, a light just fell on his toe. Are you okay, babe? Baby, shh, it's okay. Don't be strong. You okay?
Fine.
Okay, he said he's fine. So, all right, you guys, Book with MA, and it's a questionnaire there. We'll book a call. We'll determine where you need to go. And I promise you, for 48 days, I will work with you, and you will have the time of your life. All right, y'all. Love you guys much. I'll see you soon. We're getting ready to go, and I got to get dressed and everything for dinner. And I love you guys. Thank you for spending this day with me. Love y'all much. Okay, bye for now.